Most websites have login pages, and in this video I'm going to show you how to hack them. So why target login pages? Well, behind every login page is access to confidential information or even administrator level access. This is gold dust for hackers, and as penetration testers or bug bounty hunters, it's extremely valuable for us as well. So how do we actually go about hacking a login page? Well, there are two main types of attack that we can use here: brute forcing and dictionary attacks. A brute force attack is where you try every possible password that exists. For example, we might start A, then AA, then AAA, then AAB, and so on and so forth until the correct password is found. Now, in theory, this will eventually find the correct password, no matter what it is. However, the time it can take can vary greatly. For example, if you're finding a 5-character password with only lowercase letters, this could take seconds. A 16-character password with numbers, uppercase, and special characters, however, could take millions of years. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have the patience to wait millions of years. This is why we use the second type of attack called a dictionary attack. A dictionary attack is actually a type of brute force. But instead of trying every single possible combination of letters, numbers, and symbols, we use pre-built lists of possible passwords. You see, us humans are not as smart as we think we are. We tend to use passwords that are easy to type, easy to remember, and even reuse the same password over and over again. And as clever as you think you're being, unless your password is truly unique, it's likely to have been used many times before. So we can use lists of passwords containing words, phrases, and known passwords from past data breaches, and there is a good chance that we will find a match. Luckily, we don't need to type these passwords ourselves. There are plenty of tools that can do this for us, and probably the most popular is one called Hydra. Hydra is a free tool used to hack logins, and is what we're going to be using today. So now let's move on to the hacking. We're going to need a hacking machine, such as Kali Linux or Parrot OS, and we're also going to need a test website with a login page for us to hack. Now, you can set this up yourself with virtual machines and installing web servers, but luckily our sponsor for today's video has us covered. Hack the Box Academy provides real hands-on training with browser-based hacking environments. Nothing to download or install, and ready to go in minutes. They have tons of great training available, including this one called Login Brute Forcing. This module is part of their Certified Bug Bounty Hunter training. This training path will take you from almost zero to hacking into websites in no time at all. So I'm going to be using the Hack the Box Academy environment to show you how this all works. If you want to follow along, use the link below in the description to sign up. So here is our attacker's machine. And here is the website login that we're going to hack. As you can see, it's a pretty standard username and password page. Now we have our target. Let's see how we can use Hydra to find some credentials. Now our attacker machine is running Parrot OS from Hack the Box Academy, and it has Hydra pre-installed. If you're running Kali Linux, you should also have it. If you're using anything else, you may need to install it using apt or download it from their official GitHub. So let's look at the command format. There are a few bits of information here, so let's break this down. Hydra is a really powerful tool with many different options. This is the general format of the command that we need for this attack. Hydra specifies the tool. -l login or -l file is the section that we tell Hydra what to put into the username field. We can use a lowercase l and specify a user account manually, or we can use an uppercase L and use a list of usernames. -p pass or -p file is the section very similar to the last one, but it tells Hydra what to put into the password field. Using a lowercase p tells us to specify the password, and the uppercase P will use a password list. -u, this will try every username for each password. If we have a small username list and a large password list, this could dramatically reduce the time it takes to find the correct password. -f is pretty simple. It tells Hydra to stop trying to find passwords once the first match is found. We then need to add the IP address or the domain name of the target website, -s to specify the port number of the target website, and the module section tells Hydra which modules to use. Now a module is a service to attack. Some module examples are HTTP, Remote Desktop Protocol, SSH, and many more. This last part depends on the module you select. This example shows typical options for a HTTP attack, which is what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so now we have the basis of our command. Let's start writing this out. So first I'm going to open a terminal. I'll make this a little bit bigger so we can see. Move this over here. And we're first going to start with sudo because we want to run with elevated permissions. Then we type Hydra. And now we need to choose either a specific username to try to attack or a list of possible usernames. Now, a lot of the time you won't know anything about the target, nor do we have any known usernames. A good guess is there will be something like admin, administrator, or something along those lines. So we could try our luck choosing the username ourselves, but we may be better off using a list of common usernames. There are lots of word lists available with common usernames. A great place for this is SecLists, which has a ton of great word lists. It's already pre-installed in our Hack the Box Academy machine, but you can download it from their GitHub. So to tell Hydra we want to use a list of usernames, we use the command -L and then the location of our word list. In our example, we'll use the word list located in OPT, useful, SecLists, usernames, and it's called top username shortlist. This word list contains some of the most common usernames. Next, we need to tell Hydra which passwords to try. Again, there are tons of password lists out there. One popular list is the RockU password list from a massive data breach back in 2009. This contains over 14 million passwords, ranging from very simple to more complex passwords. To use this list, we need to type -P and then the location of our list, which for me is OPT, useful, SecLists, passwords, leak databases, and then rocku.txt. Now, if you're not using Hack the Box Academy, then you're